God doesn't tell us what we see physically, what we think reasonably. He doesn't tell us logical things. He tells us ridiculous things. So if you cannot take the ridiculous, you will never see the miraculous. Story: Jesus attended the wedding. The mother was there. Wine got finished. And they were looking for wine. They came to the mother of Jesus. What can we do? And Jesus said, the mother said to them, this man, my son, is always saying ridiculous things. So whatever he tells you to do, do it. You know, it is the ridiculous that produces the miraculous. And that's what God does. God doesn't tell us what we see physically, what we think reasonably. He doesn't tell us logical things. He tells us ridiculous things. So if you cannot take the ridiculous, you will never see the miraculous. Whatever he tells you to do, do it. He doesn't tell us logical things. Faith is not logic. Faith is not philosophy. And so when Jesus told them, they're looking for wine, and Jesus told them, hey, look for jars. Look for big bowls. The one they use to clean hands. And pour water. And pour water. And as soon as they poured the water, no prayer was being said by Jesus. In a traditional way, he told them immediately, fetch from it. Don't taste it. Take it to the chairman of the occasion. And maybe the chairman of the occasion is a general in the army. You give him any wrong thing to drink, he kills you. And so they took it to the chairman, and the chairman drank. Man, where did you get this from? This looks like from France. Amen. Whatever it tells you to do, do it. Help me tell your neighbor, do the ridiculous, and God will give you the miraculous. Luke chapter 5. Jesus was talking to a professional fisherman. Not just an ordinary fisherman, a professional, highly professional fisherman. That's why when faith is speaking, suspend your mind, suspend your profession, suspend your thinking, suspend your logic. Faith does not ask, how will you do it, God? Faith doesn't ask, faith acts. Doubt, ask, faith acts. So Jesus told the man Peter, frustrated out of his business, over the night, when people should catch fish, as you know, for professional fishermen, Peter couldn't catch. And one man came at that time and told him something ridiculous. Cast your net here. Don't go back to the high sea. Cast it here. You don't get fish at the seashore. You get them at the high sea. And Peter said, hey, master, this doesn't make sense. But because you said it, let me give you the trial. And so he cast his net, and the fish traveled from the high sea in a race to enter into the net, to the extent that the nets were broken, to the extent that one boat couldn't take all the fish. Peter became an instant hire of labor. He hired the labor instantly. They were helping him to drag the fish. Peter did the ridiculous, and God produced the miraculous for him. Help me tell your neighbor again, do the ridiculous, and God will provide the miraculous. Somebody is here, you have been jobless, so you are told. But because of the word of faith that entered into you, you dress up early in the morning. They ask you, where are you going to? I'm going to work. Where? Somewhere. Ridiculous. And we've had testimonies of people like that who got to a place and they say, hey, can you start today? Because he did the miraculous. There are individuals here this morning, as you go out this week doing the ridiculous, God will provide for you the miraculous. The construction of Faith Tabernacle was doing the ridiculous. Ridiculous. How dare you? 50 3,000 seating capacity auditorium. The 3,000 we did took us a long time, and this one in 1 year, ridiculous, ridiculous, ridiculous. And see where we are today. The ridiculous producing